Hello and welcome back to another Rise of Kingdoms video. This is Dragothien here. And today we're doing our league bets, people. The day you've been waiting for. People have been asking me all week, who do I bet on? What do I do? Well, this is what this video is going to be about. Now, why Friday, people? And you could even go to, Saturday, because there is still 1 day and 8 hours left on the betting stages for the first of the playoff games. Why wait until Friday? Well, I'm in Realm of Bastet right now, and this is a prime example. The first match here, 21 OT versus 60 GT. This was completely shifted around where the blue bar was all the way to the right, and the red bar was maybe a third of the way to the left. Now it's the exact opposite. This is why you wait until the end of the week, right before league betting, because again, guys, if you're just here to have some fun with it, then bet whenever, no big deal. If you don't really care about getting anything in the shop, like this sweet statue, by the way, which I definitely plan on getting, 5 legendary gold sculptures, a couple decent blueprints for epic gear. You can get some stars, you can get golden keys, you can get AP, which I definitely recommend getting. You can get a pick 1 speed up chest, which is okay, not great. They're 1 hour speed ups, and golden keys are always nice if you haven't maxed Mulan yet. If you don't care about any of that stuff, bet on your favorite team. Doesn't matter if they win or lose. Have fun with it. That's fine. If you're here to actually win coins, this is what the video is going to be about, because you don't bet on just your favorite team or who you think is going to win if you want to max out the shop. If you want to max out all the rewards in the shop, you got to bet on the underdog and have it hit. You got to have it win, okay? The only way to do that is to get the insight that you're going to get from this video. I have got a stellar, up until now, knock on wood, something, right? Stellar betting record for OSIRIS League, because I try and keep up with a lot of these alliances. I don't keep up with all of them, and there are some shockers that come through halfway through the season, which we jump on the bandwagon for. But for the most part, I'm pretty spot on with the majority of my bets, or at least I give you the best shot to get an absolutely massive payday where you'll get 50,000 Auric coins or 200,000 Auric coins. Or there was one season where we got over 1 million Auric coins because of the betting that we had on this channel. So let's look at this and see what's going on. Now, one really, really important change that you need to understand on the betting for this season: it doesn't matter what realm you're in, you can bet on any other realm. That's awesome. Okay, so if you're in Realm of Sobek, which, let's take a quick look at Realm of Sobek really quick. There's one that I really like there. If you're in Realm of Anubis, for instance, almost all of these matches are pretty much well betted, meaning if it's a massive, like this one here, Axe versus KKSA, if it's a massive 5-to-1 difference, there's a reason for that. I mean, Alpha Legion's nice and all, but KKSA is a seasoned, well-oiled machine for OSIRIS League. They went very deep into the playoffs and narrowly missed going to the finals against B636. It would have been a stellar show. I expect them to go deep into the playoffs this season as well. Betting this, yeah, you could get a good return. There's better returns to be had, which you're going to see on this video, and more likely to hit returns than this match here. This is a shot in the dark. Hopefully you get it 5-to-1 trade. Same thing with this one, V636, the previous champions of the Anubis League here. Again, this is a almost 10-to-1, maybe 8-to-1 trade. And again, you're going up against, from a power perspective, relatively even, but Vietnam Victory has a proven track record of victory. I don't think they've lost many or any members. In fact, they may have actually gained some. And I just don't know enough about 74 NV to know if they can go ahead and take the champs out. So these are the bets that you want to kind of avoid. And really, even if you wanted to do a bet in Realm of Anubis, the best one, I think, was that 5-to-1 trade against KKSA. Yeah, right here, the 5-to-1 trade here. Or maybe this one. Yeah, the V636 one was a little bit better. But again, these are very, very long shots. These are like, even though it says 5-to-1 and 8-to-1, these are like 1,000-to-1 long shots, in my opinion. Not the best value. However, there's salvation for you. If we go to Realm of Horus, The bets are substantial. And the odds are in your favor. May the odds be ever in your favor. Look, here we go. All right. There's a lot of different matches here going on. And by the way, the matches that are going on in Realm of Horus are absolutely insane. These teams, incredible matches that are going to be coming your way on Sunday. All of these teams deserve their own stream. And unfortunately, I can't duplicate myself 12, 16 times to do this. But yeah, so first off, I've marked my best of the best options. It's up to you which way you want to go. I think the top two right here, BG versus 1V and Song versus OV, are your best of the best options here in Realm of Horus. I think all the other ones, there's some good upsets that may happen, but the actual ratio, your return on your coins, just isn't worth the risk. Again, I think some maybe like the 1ABG JWM match, I think that's a 2-to-1 odds. If you bet on 1ABG, if you put in 500 coins, you'll get 1,000 coins back. That's worthwhile, but it's still not as good as up here at the top. Okay, so BG versus 1V, what are we looking at here? We're looking at a 3.3 billion alliance versus a 4.3 billion alliance. Oh my goodness. And if you're looking at the previous matches here, 1V handling pretty much everybody with ease. LV was a very close match from what it seems from a points perspective, but look over here on BG, pretty much handled everything, and there was nothing coming at them. And Lit's not a terrible team, guys. Lit is a 401 alliance. They're not a bad alliance at all. They're not top caliber, but they're definitely decent. And again, I've heard a lot of good things coming from the BG camp, or people that know BG about BG coming to me and saying, hey, these guys are going to be the ones that maybe make a little shakeup in the Osiris League playoffs. And 1V is a very strong alliance, one of the best, and the one that's actually had a lot of eyes on them throughout. They've already beat Riot, they've already beat LV, like I said, and then whoever L013 is, they beat them too. This is going to be the matchup to watch. I think this is probably going to be one of your better bets if you're going to put some coins on. And in fact, I will do that right now, because this is a 6, almost 7-to-1 trade. All right, so I have put 300 coins on BG against 1V and 100 coins against for Song against OV. Again, I don't know if this is necessarily going to pan out, but again, remember, we're not betting on who we think exactly is going to win 100%. We're betting on the odds. We're betting on is this team good enough to possibly take out their opponent while having such great odds. Obviously, Song against OV. Song is a strong alliance, guys. Almost a 4 billion alliance versus OV's having 3.8. But obviously, power is not everything. OV has obviously shown themselves to be the kings of Osiris League right now, having 2 Osiris League belts wrapped around their belt-studded waists. And yeah, Song is somebody who is one of the more powerful alliances in 114. They've got strong strategies, they've got strong sets of skills, obviously strong accounts inside of it. I think they've got the chance to beat OV. I think OV probably has the better odds, which is again why it's 24.5 to 1.5 odds, guys. This is huge. We're looking at almost, 17-to-1 odds. So if I was to bet 100 coins, I would get 1,700 coins back. I may actually up that more before the end of this video, just because of how good the odds are. Let's jump back over to Realm of Sobek. Again, there's one here in particular that I really, really like. It's going up even more. The last time I checked this was 56 million, 57 million. Now it's 59 million. In favor of 74 or 94 VN against Beast Mode. And just look at this, guys. You've got 94 VN basically taking out their opponents at will, but you've also got 26 BM here versus Oak M versus GT55 and versus CRA handling their business. I mean, it's pretty strong, and these guys are capable of doing the job. And this is a 9-to-1, almost 8.5-to-1 trade. Very, very, very good ratio to put some coins on. I'll likely put 100 here. And what, you know, I guess you might ask, why am I spreading this stuff around? And that's a very solid question. So again, we're going on odds here. We're not necessarily going on the winners. And I'll tell you why we're not going on the winners here in just a second too, or the guaranteed winners, because one, there's no guaranteed winners. But the reason we're spreading it out a little bit is we're hedging our bets. That's a term whenever you're doing any kind of sports betting, where you're putting money on certain things, but you also want to make sure you don't lose your whole nut. So you go ahead and put some things on multiple with the same methodology of, okay, if I hit one of these, they're going to definitely give me a ton of coins back. I've got a little over 1,000 coins to actually bet with this week, 1,300 coins. So if I get back twice that, even if I lose 2 out of the 3 matches that I'm going to bet on, it's still going to be really good. I'm still winning out and I haven't lost anything, but I gave myself the chance to actually go huge and get a huge opportunity. And again, this is the first week, so we're still feeling out some of these alliances. I think this is where we really need to start investing some of our coins. So I've got 1,000 coins left. Who do I think more than anybody else is going to win their matchup? If I win big, who do I want them to win big on? I think I'm going to put a few more into Song, okay? Maybe another 150. And I'll just kind of, yeah, 152 is fine. So now I've got 252 coins on Song. If they win, again, this is a 17 to 1-ish thing. I'll get 3,000, 4,000 coins back. That's a good start, people. And then again, I'm going to put the rest on BG. I think they have the best chance to win with the best ratio against them. Nothing against 1v. This isn't, again, 1v is favored to win, and there's a reason for that. But from a betting perspective, this is my best chance for me to win. And I love me some me, okay? I love me some me getting some coins, all right? So that's what we're doing here today. We're not slapping hands and high-fiving the best teams. We're going deep in here, and we're going to try and see who can give me the most coins back when I invest my coins. So again, there's other ones here that you might want to take a look at. I think that 1AVG versus JWM is a nice one. 1AVG definitely has the team to win, and JWM has gone through some struggles and strife a little bit, although again, they have had a little bit of a ceasefire in their KVK. So that's the thing. Same thing with OV. They've had a ceasefire because they're in the same KVK. So maybe they have, you know, been able to focus the last week and a half strictly on Osiris League. And again, here, I don't think I would want to bet on any of these other ones. These are very even. Even this one here, UCS versus 412A, I think this is one that you could bet on. It is a 3-to-1 trade roughly. So invest 100, get 300 back. But UCS is very strong, and it's just not enough of a ratio for me to really think that this is the way to go. Everything else is basically right down the middle even. You put in 100, you'll get 100 back. Not worth it when there's so many good ones to bet on like these that will give you such a huge return. And again, Anubis, we went through Anubis. It's pretty much anything that's got a really large discrepancy, like the KKSA match. There's a reason for that. Your odds of taking advantage of that ratio are very, very small. Realm of Bastet, you do have a couple here. I just showed you earlier when we were talking about 21 OT. These guys, from a power perspective, should be the favorite, right? But people are starting to realize, hey, power's not everything. And that's why 60 GT is starting to get way more votes, way more prize pool monies than 21 OT. I know personally in T2A, we beat 21 OT in our alliance last year when it was just regular ARC. But they're a strong alliance. Anything can happen. If you want to put a few coins on that, that's fine. That's almost 3-to-1 odds. But again, better odds are out there. There's nothing like the ones in Realm of Horus and the one in Realm of Sobek in any of the other realms. So even though, again, there's some 2 and 3-to-1s that may hit, Lost versus UN88 is one where you could maybe get something, but UN88 is a very strong alliance and have basically promised to win from what I understand. Same with TOC versus K81. I've heard K81 folks, they promised to win against TOC. That's going to be fun to watch. This one here, I would not waste your coins on 885N versus T2A. This is where we're at here, and I gotta tell you, it's just not going to happen. BIA versus K916. This is one that could swing either way, but just the odds are not in your favor at all. And then again, of Sobek here, this is one where maybe I should have put a few more coins on here, maybe another 100 coins. Wouldn't have been bad, but I'm hedging my bets, guys. This is what the bet hedging is all about. Now, why don't we bet? Okay, so why don't we bet on the sure thing? Let's look for a sure thing that we could bet on. Well, first off, it's going to be hard to find, especially in Realm of Horus. Okay, but we just talked about it, the T2A match, right? So why bet on a sure thing? Or why shouldn't you bet on a sure thing? Well, T2A has basically 10-to-1 odds, meaning if I bet for 885 and somehow miraculously 885 and wins, okay? I bet 100 coins, I'll get 1,000 coins back. That's pretty sweet, right? But if I bet 100 coins on T2A, or let's say I bet 1,000, if you're going to bet the sure thing, you're going to bet the whole nut, right? So I bet 1,000 coins on T2A to win. If T2A wins, I only get 100 coins. So the value there is just not good. And if for some reason T2A loses, I just lost 500 coins on a sure thing. So it doesn't make sense to bet your coins like that. You get half your coins back when you lose a bet. Why not try and get that huge win by betting on a team that has 10, 15, 20-to-1 odds here in Realm of Horus and in Realm of Sobek? That's just the way to go. You got to do it that way, okay? So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Again, those are my bets. 96 VN losing to 26 BM. Again, this is my bet for coins, not for who I think actually is 100% going to win. I'm betting BG against 1V, BG taking the victory. That's my big one this week. And then Song versus OV. Again, OV being two-time champions of Osiris League. How can you possibly bet against them? Well, when I'm looking for coins, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to bet against you because you're always going to be the favorite. I'm always going to bet on whoever is up against OV because I want coins, people. And sometimes they lose. Like the second season of Osiris League, they lost a couple times, okay? So this is something that you can take advantage of, and these are not cake alliances, guys. Every single one of these alliances have their own standalone Osiris League teams, and they are strong. They're here for a reason in the playoffs. So hope this has been helpful for you guys on your betting. Again, do not bet until Friday. Please, dear God, if you take away one thing from this video, save your bets until Friday or Saturday. That's the play, 100%. See you guys next time. Cheers, have a good one, and take care.